All right, good friends all over the world. How are you doing today? Trusting that you are doing very great. Love you all. Thank you very much. Peace unto you all. Yeah, I am back again to continue on the discussion of the issue at hand, the issue that we are dealing on, which is the danger of religion. But before I continue, I received, or sorry, rather, I saw a comment on this issue or concerning this issue in my YouTube channel. Actually, I really do appreciate this particular um, comment. The person who commented said something, and I appreciate him because the person that commented because of the way this person constructed the comment. It wasn't arrogant, it wasn't insultive, it was intelligent and strategic and straight to the point. This person said something in his comment or in his or her comment, because I wouldn't know whether I wouldn't know the gender of this person that commented. This person said something about the bronze serpent on the stick. He or she said that the bronze serpent on the stick wasn't venomous, doesn't have venom. But the fairest serpent that was biting the children of Israel in the wilderness has venom. Now look at his or her own interpretation of that, because what he or she said is nowhere found in the Bible. That was his or her own interpretation. He said that that venom represents sin, that the very fiery serpent that was biting them in the wilderness had venom, which means sin. And the bronze serpent that was being hung on the stake was without a venom. Now, the question I'm asking here now is, who is this serpent? Okay? Why a serpent biting and another serpent, which is now without a venom, being hung on the stake? Why serpent versus serpent? Then who is this serpent? See, when I read this person's comment and get to this point, I laughed. I laughed. I said, you see, this is an individual interpretation now. Because we do all these things to hold brief for God, saying what we are not even told or asked to say. That is the danger of religion for you. Now, let me make this very clear. The actual point here is for you to know that religion is not founded, no religion on earth is founded by God. No. Every religion on earth is founded by your fellow human being with different ideology. Now, if you are so fanatical about any religion, fighting, being ready to unalive or being unalived because of religion. My dear, you are doing that because of someone else's ideology. Now, the reason why I am doing this is to see if we can be liberated from this mental slavery and regain our sanity and know who we are, and be able to understand ourselves, because religion brought us a lot of disunity, disagreement, and confusion, unless you will want someone to believe that God is as confused as a confusion in the religion or in different religious organizations. But for sure I know he is not. He is not confused, neither is he an author of confusion. Let us not be too sentimental about this. Let us not try to hold brief for God. For we cannot hold brief for him. All right, now let's come back to Christianity. I said until I finish dealing with that of Christianity before I can now move to other religions, with the little knowledge I have, in other religions. Now, Christianity started with the ones we refer today as Orthodox. Orthodox means the Catholics, the Anglicans, the Methodists, and etc. in that circle. Now, Pentecostal, at the time it came, broke out of Orthodox. They began to see what was the point, what was the reason, what were the reasons. The Pentecostals now were saying, or rather said, that the Orthodox have not accepted Christ as their Lord and personal Savior. For example, if you are coming out from any Orthodox church to join a Pentecostal church, you'll be led to Christ. You'll be led to accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior. Now, the question here now is, those in the Orthodox churches, whose name are they calling? Who did they believe in? Did they not believe in that same Jesus? Are they not calling that same Jesus? Now, the Pentecostals will say no, that they are carnal. But they, the Pentecostals, are spiritual. Are you getting it now? Confusion. That the Orthodox are carnal. That they, the Pentecostals, are spiritual. That the Orthodox are of the world. They are of the world. While they, the Pentecostals, are of the heavens. But apparently all of us are still living here on earth. All of us still go to the same market, enter the same vehicle in terms of transportation, breathe the same air, eat the same food. The spiritual Pentecostals will go to market and buy from the worldly Orthodox people. Okay? What a delusional attitude. What a confusion. This is the point I am stressing. I am not here for any unnecessary logic or any irrelevant logic or unnecessary argument. No. I am not holding brief for God or for anybody. But this is a simple logic of the things that we need to look at and address it properly. Now, the Pentecostals said no, that infant baptism is wrong. Okay? Right. Infant baptism is wrong. Let's Let me keep it aside now. Let's go to the Orthodox that does that infant baptism. What do they call it? Washing away from the, from the sin of Adam. Washing you away from Adamic sin. N'asụsụ Igbo na-asị ịsachapụ gị na njọ nke ekele ụwa. Okay? Now, that child that you are washing away from the sin of ekele ụwa, that child, the birth of that child and the birth of Jesus, the death and the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which one comes first? Now, does it mean that the blood, that, the sacrifice, the price that Jesus paid on the cross of Calvary was no longer effective, did not wash away the sin of that child that you are baptizing today? Do you look at that? Do you see anything there? Now, come to the Pentecostals in still on this issue of baptism. The Pentecostals were preaching, or is preaching and teaching, that if you are not baptized, you will not make heaven. Okay? Fine. What about the thief on the cross, according to the Bible story? Who baptized him? Remember that Jesus said to him, today thou shalt be with me in paradisus. Jesus said to him, today, I mean, as at the time this was happening, Jesus said to him, to the thief, one of the merchants with him on the cross, he said, today thou shalt be with me in paradise. Come to the issue of the cross. There were arguments still in Christianity. Some denominations in Christianity said, no, it is not cross, it is a stake. And some said, no, it is cross. These arguments, these disagreements are still happening in one religious body. Division in one religious body. Is God this confused? Is God an author of confusion? Are you getting it now? Now, come to the Pentecostals now. You see so many denominations, so many bodies with different names in Pentecostal, bearing different names, practicing different things, teaching different things, believing different things. Let me mention names, sorry, not for any negative reasons. If you have Deeper Life, assembly, you will not accept an Assemblies of God person as being born again. You will want to teach, a Deeper Life church will want to teach an Assemblies of God person their own doctrine, their own dogma, their own pattern. Say, no, that your own is not correct. Now, there is this issue of we are correct, you are not correct. We are saying the right thing, you are saying the wrong thing. We are practicing the right thing, you are practicing the wrong thing. In one religion. Just in one religion. How about that? Well, for today, use your head. If you have any opinion, whether contrary or you are in line with what I'm saying, please do me well to go to the comment section and let me have your opinion, because this is a kind of an interaction. Yes. I don't mean to insult anybody, but I want us to have a critical thinking, have knowledge of what we have, an idea of what we are doing, and see if we are doing the right thing. Thank you. Until I come your way again. Wait for me for the part 4. This is just the part 3. Wait for me for the part 4. I am coming back. Gradually, a whole lot of things will be unveiled. Thank you. I love you so much. Bye.